maybe on a something. Trains maybe on a Thursday. Buses maybe on a Wednesday. Bus Wednesday. Trains Thursday and NIMBY Tuesday. Or bus Tuesday, NIMBY Wednesday, and possibly trains on a Thursday. But man, I'll have to, yeah, I think today is a Friday anyway. Today is a Friday. I quite like this because it's quite clear audio. I'm going to invite someone to a party and we might do a live TS Royale. Got quite a lot of background noise. I'm thankful my new mic works quite fine. We'll first go to the down way to the bottom. Great Western Express, Diesel Legend. Timetable. That's not 400 in the timetable for the Great Western Express. We got two timetables. One, the Great Legends of the Great Western. These are Legends of the Great Western. That's 210 services. You get but we get 274 services on Great Western Express. I've seen Great Western Express being the original timetable with DB Schenker. You can have a Deutsche Bahn Schenker, which took over the EWS. Longing for the HST, and I might do a video recreating that day. What I might do is do a video on Southeastern High Speed doing the final HST. It's only up to Stratford, but doing the final HST out of St Pancras. One Bravo 17. One Pendant Cardiff Central. One Bravo 17. One Pendant Cardiff Central. I didn't think my mic would work from a PlayStation like this, so that means I can stream. I'll keep chat going, guys. I'm doing like the chat. So, driver high-speed service. Yes, on the first portion of its journey to Cardiff from London to Reading. Right. Start a procedure, guys. We need to first conflict. on that switch, and then you need to put the master key in, put that to do forward, make sure the brakes work, so I've now fully released them, and then as I depart, I'll just put them into full service, then release them again. As we depart, headlights obviously in the correct position. I'm in the process of making another scenario where we take a stopping passenger service. It's in 387, aka 377 right now, but I will make a GW1 review on the 387 come this summer. And to make this clear, I am moving on the 1st of August, so if there's no videos or streams, I greatly apologise, but as I'm moving, I cannot help that. It's just because figure would be more easy to move, and it's easy for me to get to college, which means I can spend more time on homework to get that done quickly if I have it, and it's easier for me to go to and from college. So that now put the throttle and single up towards 50 miles per hour. Doing a quick brake test to make sure to fully apply and fully release. That's the fully released, that's all good. A's coming up to 100. This is only 100. If you're doing the 3 unit, I did the top number. But still, we still got to wait for the back of the train. Swan car will be back now. I'd always say there's so good coming up the next summer. call these reliable, but the ITs that replaced them, I think, due to the newer can't have theirs in service, they've basically got a crack in them, a dangerous crack in them, so obviously all operators had to put them back. I think it's Trans-Pennine Express and it's also home trains that's got theirs back in service. I'm not sure about how many are or something like that. They'll just be doing everything on my PS4 Pro. Just give some my PC a break. PC's still on because I need it on for when I come to do this video at the end. And plus I'll be doing another route learning tutorial at some point. When Cathcart Circle comes out, I will be doing a route learning tutorial on Cathcart Circle. Coming up on England Broadway. I'll be streaming that released on the 10th of June, so give or take I'll be streaming. And for the first couple of days so it's going to be what's done a mix between hood on and hood off. West leaning. Hey, I've got a fever. So now I'm kicking this time. Coming up on Hanwell. Catching up to 1-6. We're just powering ahead straight through Southall, where there was a person where 7 people died in a rail crash that happened at Southall. It involved one of these sets. One of the HST sets. And you see, we went past that blade. And that's also where another rail accident happened involving 166, what we've seen. And the basic, we just disregard it, just power on, I'd say. So basically, 31 people died in the Liverpool accident, and that's quite sad, but you gotta think there wasn't any driver error, it was more signal error. It was due to signal error showing the incorrect it was shown in the correct aspect. And it wasn't the signal thing, and it was the way the signal was. It was Sierra November 109. We may have passed signal Sierra 109. If we have done it in the 1970s, Sierra November 109 would be very different. If they've done this in the 1970s, whereas if they release a more modern version going, if they just take this one and leave those that's already got it, but they put it into tsw2 standards as it is and extend it to like Oxford, it would be more interesting to have like the Oxford services, the Reading services, add the Maidenhead services in, just adding those services in. And plus I'll be able to take this to Oxford. Even if they do it, I don't want them to do this that much whilst still putting out for last gen consoles. Well, if we can extend it down to Bristol, Temple Meads, because it's going to be interesting for me as a route to learn and route tutorial guide. Another 166. Passing loads of 166s. And at 125 miles an hour, I did once put this train through its paces, and I got up to 169. Yeah, another this God. So we're nowhere near Reading yet. This stream is going to be a nice relaxing stream, I hope. What can go wrong? Me driving the train, what can go wrong? Thanks everybody who has come in for today's live stream. Just will do it. I'll go to like 2202, 2200 and do the final departure out of St. Pancras HS2. As you can see, I'm using a mic that I've used for my PC. If you don't know, it's the mic I use for my PC I'm using. As you enjoy it, I will make it. I just find it easy to do videos right now. I just don't have the time to do streams that often anymore till I don't need to move house, so as long as videos are alright, that's fine. don't do like the HSDs, I'm really not a fan of the IETs. It'll just take time for me to get used to HSDs not on the Midland Main Line anymore, because they're not running on the Midland Main Line anymore. It's quite sad. Maidenhead. It's not far now to Reading, I'm pounding on at 125 miles an hour. Might do a bus sim live stream later, or GD Sport live stream later. Might even do a on-roading live stream later, or another tsw2 live stream. Might bring back TS Royale. This mic works well, which is quite nice. The mic I'm using works well. It's fine for videos, fine for streaming. It's great for if you're console gamers, primarily for your PC. If you have a PlayStation, I recommend you get the mic I'm using. I'm not sure to get button 21 from your PS4 and your PC. Just storming through the countryside. Please say we're not coming to pick up from 9. Please say we're not coming to pick up from 9. Shit, I'll come in to pick up from 9. We'll get TPWS. Then that's connected with the in the speed post. That's really decent, more than anticipated. Just kind of accelerated to 95. Sophie. This is picking up from 9. If it is, just screw coming. Get down to 10. Get down to 10. Get down to 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. Shit, we're getting TP to go. I'm not getting TP. Dreaded platform 9. I just knew we were coming to platform 9. I knew we would get TPW West. So now I just knew we would get TPW West. I knew if coming to platform 9 we'd get TPW West. Avoid coming to platform 9 on trains mode 2 and not running on Great Western Express unless you want to get TPW West. it's not the professionals used to do. Hey, coming back, she need a surgeon. And they kind of stood me. Boom, that's almost done. And I got a gold medal, nice! 55.71 miles driven. And I got a gold medal, nice! And I only took the best part of 26 minutes. 27 minutes it actually took, and then it was 5 just before. And let's back to the main menu. West Somerset wrong with a little bit. It's just going to take an hour, so that's streaming its own. Non-Trans-Pennine, that's also streaming its own, same as tsw2 line, that's streaming on its own. East Coast Way, that's also stream on its own. The Bacon Wing line stream on its own. The Iron line takes about half an hour. And I got a 2-hour live stream. Then I got a live stream on pulling up Minecraft or probably Sea Skylines or something like that. Southeast high speed. It's also most of the UK routes require stream in their own right or a video in their own right. Same as all of the American routes like got stream in their own right. So quite a lot of routes are streams in their own right. So it's going to really be Cathcart Circle that I'll fit into 2 streams. We're just having a bit of a train spotting session. Tomorrow's morning stream will be a train spotting stream. Tomorrow's morning stream will be a train spotting stream. I'm train spotting at Brighton today. Brighton. That's a good place. So better anyways on Brighton right now for the Brighton main line, or you better learn the Brighton main line on TS if you have it on TS. Look, 387 coming, 387-2 it is, and we're getting the ACS 5 and we're also getting another tank too. Like, we don't need another tank too, it's like like the BR Class 101. When it comes to Northern Transpennine, I was like, yes, yeah, come in. These are Legends of the Great West, and I didn't want it. Cause back then I already had tsw2 line, and I'm like, I don't want another BR Class 101. I don't mind if the DBBR 101 comes in on 7 weeks, because it's just one DLC. So I don't mind if it comes in different weeks. Once destination, what's called Dovetail, why can't you just reprogram the signals to link East Coast driving the BML? I will not be driving the BML unless it's linked to East Coast Road Dovetail games. So if you do watch this, please reprogram the signals. I don't care if rush hour is delayed, because tsw2 is fine as it is. It would be nice to get rush hour as quick as possible, but it's like, I know it may be 1 megabyte, but if you already have East Coast Way, at least have the link there. You felt that was ignored, and Ryan were Austin. You're missing links. You've also missed a link with the Bakerloo line and GWE. Why are you doing Dovetail? You got so many missed opportunities to link routes together, and it comes to this excuse. It takes time. Oh, screw the bloody time. Screw the bloody budget. Everything's over budget. My channel's already gone over budget anyway. If I was going to make a route and it links with another route and I've done that route, I would link them together, no matter if it delays it or not. So like, I don't mind why. So like, if we have done the East Coast main line from Newcastle down to York, and Newcastle down to Leeds for tsw2, for instance, and tsw1 line at Darlington, I would link it on by reading the timetable and I will release an update and a pack for it. If you don't have the pack, don't worry. The train's with it. That comes with the route. It's also valid. Make note of this, guys. If you don't make note of where I'm coming from, you won't know what Brighton looks like as it is in tsw2. See, we already got the Victoria services. Like, we even got one Victoria services in. All you have to do, Dovetail, is just add the Gatwick Express on. And you can't be arsed. And you can't be asked, and yet you could be asked to add West Coast Way services and Brighton Mainline services onto East Coast Way. Why are you playing at Dovetail? Why are you playing at? Because it's like, probably when it's released, probably it'll be like, oh, could the Brighton Mainline come or West Coast Way come? Because the services are already laid on. The services aren't laid on. You just have to lay on the Gatwick Express services and just tweak the AI list for the 377, for the 377-1 that's coming. I know I'm going on a rant here, but it's just as we on here, I just can't help but pick out the failed opportunity. They've also missed a failed opportunity just to add, because in real life at this time of day, there's always a 377, 313 or 387 stored here. And yet they can't be asked to add it in. That's a joke, Dovetail. That's a joke. You can't even add a bloody guard mode. That's realism for you. If you want a realistic train simulation, I'm not complaining about the graphics here. At least add a guard route. A guard mode to a route. One thing I like about World of Subways 3 is like, if I've got it from my PC, I'd pick it over to tsw2. And yet, the graphics on that aren't great. tsw2 graphics are better, but for the age of it. It's because it can pick shift work or work like this. Like, I want to be able to spawn in on foot, get a train, go in the back cab, and guard it. Stepford County Railway, that's got a guard mode in it, so you can spawn in as a guard, come into the back, request to go for train, come into the back cab, and simply back cab up, like this. And do this. I'm able to operate the doors. No, you can't do that. Just do that. Dovetail Games, that's not realistic. It is. I've been on countless train journeys and I see quite a lot of crew on board the train. The driver, the guard. Even if I go on to in city services, I even get buffet staff. And yet, you can't even add a basic guard mode into tsw2. What a joke, Dovetail Games. I'm not swinging this down your throat, it's just because when I review games, I review the good points, the bad points, and everything in between. The good points is the gameplay, but there's just not enough realism. Like, don't get me wrong, everything is... I'm not sure if this is a 1-in-1 scale, because no way in a simulator can you get this much detail onto a 1-in-20 scale map. So Train Simulator's got to be a 1-in-1 scale. That's the newest shuttle. Yeah. Because it would be better, even if it's just a market to go between the two. Even if it's just a market to go between the two for this map. It's like, come on, Dovetail. I'm not swinging this down your throat, but you're going to reach the height. I much rather play North East Corridor, Boston to Providence to the Bright Mainland, but as the Bright Mainland's another southern route, what I've really wanted since East Coast Road days, it's like, just do it. Oh, there's a new train light, so obviously I'll go send some screenshots. Maybe so go watch that right now.
Good morning, everybody, in beautiful Angel Shores. What a fantastic day ahead. The sun is shining, and there are no traffic jams on the bridge to Gold Island. Well, at least not yet. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee to get yourself moving. Enjoy this next song, and start this day with...
Sorry about the microphone for a minute. What's another cracking trailer by Astragon Entertainment? Credit all goes to Astragon Entertainment for Bus Sim 21. My next stream may be for On the Road. Next, tomorrow's evening stream may be on GD Sport or maybe on Bus Sim 18. And tonight's stream may be back on Train Simulator 2 or GD Sports, depending on what I'm up to. Coming up to about the hour mark anyway, which is long enough. So obviously this has been me. I'll get working on doing a route learning tutorial at some point for any routes you want me to do on my route learning series. Bear in mind, if they're on TS, I may not be able to do them. If they're on tsw2, I may be able to do them depending on how well I know the route. Obviously, don't get me wrong, Cathcart, what I'm doing is when I do my route learning tutorial, I'll go around loop, and that obviously there is a trailer out for the Cathcart circle. If you haven't seen it already, all credit just go to the tailgate. But I thank everybody who has joined me along for today's Train Simulator live stream. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. And until the next one, guys, over and out. Bye. You know the usual links.